Hello YouTube and happy Star Wars Day! I've decided to celebrate this May the 4th by uploading my very first video. So without further delay, let's jump straight to it. Back in 1991, Timothy Zahn began a trilogy of novels known as the Thrawn trilogy, which has since become one of the most popular parts of the Star Wars expanded universe. Throughout his novels, Zahn greatly built upon the Star Wars mythos, bringing us several new and interesting characters, along with fascinating new weapons and technologies. While new characters such as Thrawn and Mara Jade certainly stole the spotlight as far as Zahn's creations were concerned, there was one particular addition he brought to the Star Wars universe that always stuck out to me: a special type of ship known as interdictors. Interdictors were basically the little brothers of the much larger Imperial Star Destroyers. However, they had a rather unique piece of equipment that set them apart from the many other ships and cruisers of the Star Wars universe. Interdictors were equipped with what is known as a gravity well projector. Gravity wells in the Star Wars universe are essentially the shadows of gravity, where space itself is bent around objects of significant mass, such as planets and stars. Starships capable of hyperspace travel use what is known as navicomputers to plot their course while traveling at light speed. These computers are also designed to detect gravity wells and to shut down the hyperdrive the instant a ship enters a gravity well. The purpose of this is to prevent a ship from accidentally colliding with planets or stars that weren't part of the computer's charts. This is why, in A New Hope, when Han Solo was helping Luke and Obi-Wan flee from the Empire, he didn't simply jump to hyperspace from the atmosphere of Tatooine. He had to wait until they had escaped the planet's gravity well. Interdictor cruisers, being able to generate artificial gravity wells, have the ability to rip ships out of hyperspace, and to prevent ships from jumping to hyperspace in an attempt to flee. This ability was used to devastating strategic effect by Grand Admiral Thrawn during his year-long campaign against the New Republic. Interestingly enough, in the novel Outbound Flight, which is also written by Timothy Zahn, it is shown that Thrawn may very well have been the one to bring this technology into the Empire, after having stolen it from an alien race before the events of the Clone Wars. By now, I'm sure you're probably wondering why I'm bringing all this up. Well, as many Star Wars fans out there probably know by this point, Disney has been releasing several new Star Wars novels and comics, as well as a television show, all of which are set in a brand new continuity. Recently, I finished reading one of their new novels, Tarkin, and as I read through that novel, a couple details really stood out to me. At one point in the novel, interdictor cruisers make a prominent appearance. I found this highly interesting, considering that interdictors have not appeared in any of the movies, nor the Clone Wars animated series. Interdictors have been purely a part of the old expanded universe, not tied in any way to what Disney now considers their official continuity, and yet they clearly exist in the new Disney canon. Another thing worth noting from that novel is a particular planet that was mentioned a handful of times throughout Chapter 13. This planet is called Jomark, and it is utterly insignificant in every regard. Up until this point, it has only ever appeared in, or even been mentioned in, a single collection of works. And what might that collection of works be? You guessed it, the Thrawn trilogy. While interdictor cruisers may have been introduced in the Thrawn trilogy, they've certainly been used in many other sources. However, the same cannot be said of Jomark. So, what does that say about Disney's new continuity and the Thrawn trilogy? In all likelihood, probably nothing. In my opinion, this was probably the author of Tarkin, James Luceno, giving a subtle nod of respect to one of the most well-regarded bits of the old expanded universe. Still, I can't deny that I'd love to see Thrawn reintroduced to the new Star Wars continuity someday. Anyway, those are just my thoughts on the topic. Have any of you other Star Wars fans out there picked up on more expanded universe references in Disney's new canon? What are your thoughts on bringing some of the old continuity back into the new one? Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments below, and have a great day.